Hello, hello. It's Emily here. This week we're talking about metabolic flexibility. So, why should you care about metabolic flexibility? Well, it is one of the most important factors in living a long, healthy, happy life. It makes a difference in whether or not we contract any kind of metabolic disease. It also makes a difference in our day-to-day life. So, for example, do you experience cravings? Do you feel like you have to snack all the time? Do you get hangry? Do you have low energy, brain fog? Any of those tend to fall under the category of being metabolically inflexible. So this week, we are going to start with 3 simple tips to get back to being metabolically flexible. Like our ancestors, they didn't always have food on hand all the time. They had to go days sometimes without food. And that is a skill that our body learns to be adaptable to the conditions that it's in. So if you want to be more metabolically flexible, you want to be able to go longer between meals, have better energy, not have your bonk during your workout, then the first tip I recommend you doing is to have a bigger, more nourishing breakfast. Meals in general, but breakfast is where it all starts, or your first meal. So start by adding more protein, a little bit more fat. Higher fat and protein first meal is going to set your blood sugar up for success, which helps with your body being more metabolically flexible. Helps your body use more fat for fuel and get used to that. Second, I want you to work on snacking less. If we can snack less, we will train our body to use its stored fuel, whether it be our stored glucose or our stored fat. And that is going to help our body to be like, oh yeah, I can do this. I don't need to be eating every 1, 2, 3 hours. I can go for longer and still feel good. And then 3, what makes this much, much easier is being able to hydrate properly. We've talked about this a lot before, yet hydrating properly means good quality water plus electrolytes. So we recommend Element, or at least putting some salt into your water and on your whole foods. So if you're pinching some salt in your water and your whole foods, you're sipping on that water between meals, you're going to be much more successful with being able to go longer between meals. If you guys have any questions on metabolic flexibility, please feel free to reach out. We wrote a new blog post this week on it with more detail. Check it out.